Want to keep up with the latest Camodo gaming videos? Be sure to subscribe and click that bell. Hello YouTube, Camodo Gaming here, bringing you guys another episode of Tiny Town VR, and yes folks, we are back once again, and today we are back with a brand new build. So, we finished up the Apocalypse area last episode. If you missed any of those, I'll flash them in the top right corner, but I told you guys, we're going to move on to something a little bit different, and I always like to look at the comment section on these videos, and the top comment was, you should build a prison. And I thought, okay, we've kind of done a prison escape before, but what if we change it up here? So, you know how I was talking about a possible outbreak here? I'm thinking I'm going to use this area right here in the zombie apocalypse to create a tunnel. So say the zombies have evolved, they've gotten smarter, and they're tunneling out of the city. And you know what's next door? You guessed it, the prison. So, I've got some prison buildings I want to use. I might actually use the classic custom ones that I have, so it'll look kind of like the prison island from the last Tiny Town series. So I think we'll use a mixture of those, and a mixture of some town buildings. We'll build a big wall around it, and we'll have an outbreak happening, and it's going to be just total chaos because all the prisoners are going to be trying to escape to ultimately get away from the zombies. So if you guys have any suggestions for future episodes, comment below, maybe hit that thumbs up button, and I'm going to jump in and I'm going to start building here. So as you can see here, we have the outer wall complete. I've actually been working on a gate up here, so it's kind of like a double gate system. You have a big outer gate, they pull the buses in, they'll search them, they'll search under them, and then they'll go in the inner gate here, and then they're in the prison. So I think the tunnel's going to be somewhere over there. I've got to think, what do I want to use for prison buildings? Do I want to go use the old custom ones? And if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, I'm going to show you. So we've got these really good prison blocks, which they actually don't look bad in here. I was kind of afraid of the color, but I actually kind of like those. And we can have administrative buildings on one side, so I think we're actually going to reuse these. So we got a D block, we got a C block, this is a B block, and we have, actually, where is A block here? Is A block this one? Oh, here we go, A block. Holy man, that's a lot of buildings there. I can work with this. Alright, so you can see the placement of the cell blocks here. So we have cell block A, B, C, and we put D over here because it feels like maybe it's separated for a reason. Maybe it's the worst offenders or solitary confinement, something like that. So we've got those. I built a wall that's going to separate the prison basically in half. That way if a riot would have happened, it would be a little separated as far as the big yards and stuff like that. So I do have little openings in the wall there for the guards to get in and out of. I think that looks pretty good. Alright, we need to go ahead and make a hole real quick. And this is going to be pretty simple to do. I'm going to grab this piece here and remove it. Let me go ahead and let's get a black piece real quick. Alright, so I've got the hole working here, so you can see that the zombies have tunneled down. Now, maybe there was a big pipe under here. No telling how they actually did this. Maybe it was just naturally going to give out. So it's given out, and if you go over here and look in the yard, a new sinkhole has formed. Yes, folks, this is where your zombies are going to be coming from. Pretty sure some prisoners got swallowed in that too. Holy man, that looks kind of cool. Alright, so I've got that set up. What do I want to do next? I guess we need to work on this area. I have a feeling this is going to be like a two-parter, because we're going to do like the attack and outbreak here, and then maybe the next episode, after I get some suggestions from you guys, we'll have like the defense, maybe the rescue, maybe prisoners escaping. But let's go ahead and go down in here and start to maybe populate this area. You know what I just now noticed? So, Tiny Town includes a basketball court, but it doesn't have a basketball goal? Is that really a thing? I guess it is. Huh, that's strange. But yeah, I'm over here populating this area. I'm trying to make it look like it actually has a little bit of life to it. Maybe some common things prisoners might have. We have access to payphones out here. We do have security cameras set up all across the yard. We got the basketball court without the basketball goals. We got some weights over here. I need some benches. Would they... Man, I really wish these were like metal, but I don't think I have a metal bench like this, do I? At least not a table. They wouldn't give them umbrella tables, I know that. So these are going to have to do. So these will be the tables in the yard. Okay, let's put some watchtowers up here. That's another thing I wish I had in silver, because that would just look a little bit better. Maybe it's painted metal. We'll call it that. So we need these to be on all corners. So let me go ahead and set those up. I want to get all the, basically the structures and amenities built first, before we actually go on to doing the Outbreak and getting into the nitty-gritty with all the people. Alright, so I've added some more things. I added another wall there to kind of seal this yard off. I think we are ready to get down into the nitty-gritty, which I added a sewer pipe into here, like a really oversized one. So we're going to say that broke, and maybe that's where the zombies are coming from. And they've tunneled their way out because they are desperate to eat here. Alright, so it is time to grab some zombies. I need a ton of prisoners too. Alright, so you can now see that the chaos is ensuing here. So, if we go down in the hole, you can see that the zombies are climbing up out of it, and they are feasting on the poor prisoners. Now, just because they're in prison doesn't mean they're not smart. So, there's always that guy in prison that has all the contraband and stuff that you're not supposed to have, and that's this guy right here. As you can see, he's well equipped for the zombie apocalypse. He's already put a crowbar and a hammer in a zombie's head, and he's going to town. This is what he was made for. Now, other prisoners are not so lucky. As you can see, this fellow right here is getting attacked. You've got people running around. Total chaos is happening. They're running for the exits. But question is, are the guards going to open the doors to let them out? Or are the guards going to contain it here? So, there might need to be some sort of plan for the prisoners to get out. We'll call it like a plan B, but let's go over here. So you can see this prisoner is using some of the weights provided in the yard to fend off some zombies. You got more running around here. We need to have one prisoner, and I thought of this would be kind of cool. We need one getting pulled into the hole. So maybe this guy right here. We'll put him in like a falling pose here. And yeah, he's getting pulled in. They're definitely going to need like the grandmas or something to come save them because, yeah, this is pretty bad. Yep, there we go. That one just looks like he's kind of giving him a hug and dragging him back into the hole there. Haha. That looks pretty cool. So, we need to add some sort of guard response. Maybe there would be like a line of guards, maybe in this area. They came out this gate, and they're trying to respond to the yard here. But all they see is prisoners running at them, and they see zombies. Also, look at the plane crash back there. Maybe a couple of those canisters dropped into the prison on the way over to the apocalypse world. That's not a bad idea, actually. Alright, we need to go ahead and gather some SWAT officers and some normal officers here. There we go. Yeah, they're going to be blocking this gate. They're not going to be allowing these prisoners through. Maybe they'll put some medical staff out here. Like, how do you scan this? I guess they do have previous knowledge of the infection because of the Outbreak area, but maybe the cops don't know anything about it. Maybe they're just wondering, what is beyond the walls over there in that apocalypse area? So, most likely it's just a big panic here. Alright, so you can see that the police are trying to keep the prisoners back, trying to keep them in the yard. You can see the supervisor, he's back there on the phone, probably trying to contact somebody, or maybe his mom or something. You got a cop up in the tower, it's got a sniper rifle. And yeah, they're just trying to hold back the prisoners because they don't really know what's going on here. We probably should put like a couple helicopters overhead. I think that would look pretty cool too. There we go. This looks like probably a police helicopter. I don't think we actually have a dedicated one. We'll probably need to put like a little station maybe over here or something. So we'll put a couple of these in the air. There we go. Oh, that looks like total chaos from up here. This actually looks really good. Very, very happy with this. We're going to add more to this yard, but I want to make like a prison escape. Say some of the wiser prisoners have already devised a plan like, hey, this is all going down. We need to get out of here. Alright, so if you look over here, you can see one of the guards has been knocked out. You can see they climbed up the tower here, stole his baton. They climbed over onto this wall, and either they're going to try to get out and go under the wire here, or they could go out here, which probably isn't going to be too good for them. But, hey, it's better than being over there right now, because that looks like a mess at the moment. That is so cool. Alright, so I'm going to give you guys another overview here. So I added some more detail here, added some helipads to the outside, cleaned up a couple areas. I don't know what we're doing with this right yard. Maybe they're getting word as to what's happening over on the left side, and they're going to have like a whole riot over here. I don't really know. I'll let you guys decide what we're doing to this yard and then kind of what we're doing with these other areas. Now, if you guys see anything that you want to see changed in the prison, let me know down in the comments section. I'm going to give you guys another overview of this. I've got a couple more things that I can potentially do with this area. Maybe we'll actually have a bit of a grandma response or something. And just to give you guys a look at the prison from way back here, that's what it looks like. So, this was part 1. We will do one more part to this little area here. Maybe the zombies will be getting somewhere out into the city. Maybe they found a way to sneak out of here. You never know. Now, one last thing I am going to point out. I did tell you guys I was going to put some of those barrels down here. So there's one of the barrels from the plane has crashed down. So that's also spreading the virus out here into the prison. So, anyways, I think it's going to wrap it up for this episode of Tiny Town. Thank you guys for all the love and support on this series. You guys are absolutely amazing. And we will see you guys next time in Tiny Town VR.